Daniel Nadeau has been a listener of Politics Done Right for a very long time. He's a right wing young man, and he goes out his way to come and see quite a few of our shows, almost here every day. He also he talks. By the way, I also know Daniel personally. I always used to call him. He's a former Tea Party guy. I used to call him a friend. I like Daniel. I still like Daniel. I think Daniel is a bit confused. Now, he comes here and he attacks me every single day. He calls me a Marxist, a fascist, you name it, that's the name. But do I take that personally? No. Why don't I take that personally? Because I know that the information stream that Daniel is adept to, that is what it turns me and the things that progressives believe, which is to help people, into caricatures. Daniel said the following: surely some of you wonder why I torture myself by listening to this radical leftist program. At first, it was to try to understand what and why the left believed the lies. Now I know y'all are irredeemable, and I listen to remind myself daily who my enemies are. It is also kind of like rubbernecking a car accident. The shit show that is this leftist ideology is a kind of like that. Okay, I always ask my detractors to do something for me. And that is, please tell me something that I have said that is wrong, something that I've said that is a lie, or something that I've said that does not make the lives of people better. I can guarantee you absolutely all the policies that I believe in is to move the middle class forward. I can guarantee you that all the negative implications I've spoken about where capitalism is concerned, where shareholders are concerned, where the way our system creates antiseptic slaves is concerned, I can justify all of that with numbers, with data, immediately, all of the times. And in fact, history has proven it right. The fact that our economic system moves people's wealth to the top is reflected in absolutely every number by every conservative or liberal economist. So again, I've always asked, please tell me something that I have said that was incorrect. And if you prove to me that something I've said is incorrect or not mathematically sound, I will be the first to apologize, correct, and not only that, give you kudos for finding or for doing that. The problem is those on the right attack and attack and attack and never have an answer. As an example, I came out today and I said the biggest innovation in this country occurred under the government's tutelage, going to the moon in less than 10 years. We could never have gotten a private sector to do that. And if you look at the math, you can understand why. The government has unlimited resources, and the government also does not have to make sure that pieces of those resources is migrated to a select few called the investor class or the shareholders, or they don't have to give these gigantuous bonuses to individuals. So therefore, all that cost goes right back into development. And the other thing is that engineers don't need capital. They don't use capitalist mentality to innovate. That's why Russia has great scientists. That's why fascist Germany and communist Russia has great scientists. They are still there. Now there are times when we want to create marketable products from those great scientists. We bring them to America because we have better marketing. But a system doesn't stifle innovation. What it does is it stifles the average American citizen, which is what we can see right now. We have a system that can legally pick your pocket. The oil industry is taking oil that was put there by the supreme being into the ground that never belonged to them. They mine it take it out and take the profits from it and give you little return on the country's resources. I mean, what I'm saying is not radical. What's radical is the pilfer of the private sector, the corporations. That is what's radical. To take your intellect, to take your smart, to take your work, to take your worth. That is what's radical. I am very humane. I think we need to realize whenever these people talk, they are projecting. They are projecting. Never forget that and live into your humanity. Do not allow them to change the game, folks. Don't allow it.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.